What happened with Sean Kelly, Chelsea?
That it's sort of happened. I don't think he wanted to be pitching in a 25-1 game. He's a veteran. He's been around. He's been pitching well. And when he went out there, he seems to sort of carry that frustration with him. And when things didn't go well, he threw his glove. That's part of it. But then he also glared in the dugout as if to say, why am I in this game? And, on the same day, they basically traded another reliever because they thought he was, calling into question the clubhouse culture in Brandon Kinsler. They weren't going to let Sean Kelly show up as manager like that. And I think it's just symptomatic of what's been happening here, that Rizzo's behind his new rookie manager. He's doubling down. He's saying, look, this is our guy. You're either with us or against us. And those are two veteran guys that had their own thoughts and obviously sort of voiced or showed them. And the glove throw was just, it sort of ruined what was otherwise a really kind of good day for them in a season where there haven't been a lot of good days. And it just seemed selfish for a guy to come into a 25-1 game and make it about him and giving up a home run and his stats and everything that he sort of implied there.
So then what is wrong with the clubhouse? Because, obviously, I read your reports, I read your stories, and, you hear about Scherzer holding a players-only meeting. You hear about Scherzer and Strasburg not being on the same page. You hear about this. You hear about that. What is going on there?
So it's interesting. Adam Eaton has said, I've been into dysfunctional clubhouses, and this ain't it. And, he was there when Chris Sale cut up jerseys in Chicago.
Yeah.
He's seen it. And it's not that, But I think what it is you took a team that had won 95 games 2 years in a row with Dusty Baker, and you fired him. And you brought in a guy who's never done this before and said, listen to this guy, and then things didn't go well. It was sort of inevitable that a veteran team was going to start asking questions, and I think they did. I think we saw relievers, more than just Kelly and Kinsler say, I don't know that I like what he's doing. He's not experienced. We can't trust him. I don't get a sense from a lot of other people in there that they worry about what he's doing. Davey is universally liked, and pretty much everyone starts their conversation with, he's a great guy, so at least that's there. But I think it's just kind of a perfect storm of a veteran clubhouse with a new guy and an expectation that you win that, anything less than a 95-win season is a disappointment. So I think there are guys asking questions. I think there was sort of a collective underachievement. There's a lot of guys in contract years sort of focused inward instead of on the team. And I think it's all kind of combined to put a lot of pressure on these guys, and losing doesn't help. We wouldn't be talking about this if they were 10 games over, but they're not, for a myriad of reasons that definitely don't all have to do with their clubhouse culture.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.